Hi everyone, it's the 8th of November and we have the weekend video analysis now. We start as usual with S&P 500 E-mini contract. This is continuous chart. The election hype has had broken this red channel as expected. This was the bull flag that we have been looking for. But the breakout was not as clean as I would have wanted to be, because you can see the red top band held, it came back down and then really broke out, but then of course it was way too volatile. It came right back in and then pierced it completely, and then it didn't look back. So current situation is here, the red bull flag is broken. It's then kind of an unorthodox bull flag. This was a bull flag before, this was another bull flag in itself, and it becomes like a double-decker bull flag, if you can see what I mean. Now, this bull flag's break obviously targets a new high. The current action is that this green resistance is holding. There's a small bull flag, blue bull flag, that was broken and back tested. I believe maybe it will get back tested again. The purple channel is now perfect. I mean, the top band is really nicely formed. The bottom band has two touches. Now this is our trend to the upside. Clearly, if it comes all the way to the purple bottom band and bounces, then that would make it a really nice long entry to get to new highs over 3,600. It is undoubtedly bullish. Now, bounced off the red bottom band with a small damage, but it is Dow's own bull flag that has formed. Now, this steep channel, the black one, is kind of breaking down, so maybe you will see a little bit pullback, but I don't expect another touch on its red bottom band. And if it does, I'm going to be a buyer. The thing is, the setups, the entire outlook is still very bullish. Ideally, it stays within this red channel, touches this double support. I'm saying ideally because I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to tank all the way here, I believe. But if it does, then this double support with the green and red would be that would take us to beginning of December, as you can see. But that's why I don't think it's going to happen. I think the market will take it already. I mean, break the red top band before that, and keep it going to 30,000 plus, and that is above the COVID high. Okay, this COVID. I was while it was coming down really hard, I was hoping that we're going to get a touch on this broken blue resistance to make it a support and then buy it. And this red bottom band's fake kind of, it deceived me somehow. So I'm still not long, but I want to buy it. And also, of course, this whole election volatility, I wanted to stay away. That's not my kind of market, to be honest. This entire volatility is not good. I need proper, stable channels to make the method work, and I basically refrain from doing like impulsive things. This is now here is a very steep channel, and I think eventually this is going to turn into a more manageable sloped channel, but we'll see how it forms. It's not there yet. Nasdaq here, break of the green resistance. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one broke it, came back. Despite all the volatility, there was order in chaos. You can see here it was an orderly, very nice orderly bounce off the broken resistance. I'm not talking about this. I'm not even talking about this. This was also very, very accurate. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it was really nicely formed support lines. that basically contained the pullback on Nasdaq. Okay, clearly, I mean, my major support, which wasn't challenged, was this red one, which I showed in last week's video analysis, and it wasn't even challenged, this red one from 2011. That's a 10-year resistance that was broken, and its back tests held, and this recent one didn't even touch that. So that's exactly what lines do. They basically change, or they let you give you they give you signals visibly, visible signals for you to act on. I don't like anticipating things, and this is what the current action is telling me now. Here, the blue resistance is visible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe, yeah, it is. This is the fourth touch, at least. Fourth touch, and eventually this is going to break. Is the black channel going to be enough to move it higher, or we'll see a pullback and then break? This remains to be seen. I think maybe even on Monday, because it's quite a squeeze, either going to break the blue or break the black channel to the downside. So we will see if we'll see a pullback. If we see a pullback, I mean, the break of the black channel may turn into a nice short as well for a scalp. But I believe the trend is up, and always try to buy the pullbacks. That's the name of the game. Russell, perfect bounce off the purple support. Okay, it didn't even get to the bottom purple one. And now the golden resistance, long-term resistance from last February, is now broken, back-tested. And it's back-tested. So if this holds, and I believe it's a good resistance, breakout of the resistance, maybe we see like a fake to, erase all these sudden gains, and then eventually, as I also have repeatedly said, the target of Russell is the gap fill from February at 1678. Okay, and that's where it's headed, in my opinion. And it's not too far now. Has it done it already? No, it fell 10 handles short, and I think it's gonna eventually do it. Even FTSE is on fire. The bottom blue support, was kind of broken, but it was such a fake break, and this was kind of the seller's exhaustion, right? And it didn't even close below it, and then it didn't look back. So this blue channel is a big bull flag. Yes, I know it's hard to believe for FTSE, but that's how it is. That's what it is. So the pole of the flag is this, and this is the bull flag, and break of the top band will be a buy to target this gap fill. Yes, unbelievable, but yes, it is going to get there, I believe. DAX, the red support held, you can see here, that was the bounce, and the blue channel, which is a bull flag, is now breaking to the upside. Not a clean break. I would have liked to have a reversal at this double resistance, this green and blue right here, maybe a deep pullback and then breakout, but it didn't happen. It's kind of a sloppy breakout. This is all about, of course, American elections, and markets stop moving orderly, and that's what I need. I need some order in rallies and then pullback rallies. That's the kind of trends that I favor. But nonetheless, I think the red top band is the ultimate target, and eventually it will be broken and minimum target for this is 13,500 still. For DAX is 13,500, which is here. This is the gap fill from COVID. Oil, you can see the blue bottom bands break and its back test held, and it sold off right from there. Then it formed this red channel, and lately it broke it. The gray support held, okay, and the green resistance held, which formed, which I pointed out before it reversed. So that green resistance is perfect now. What I didn't do, I was hoping to do, it was short it at the break of the gray support and its backtest. I didn't do it on the first one, and the second one I missed with 3 ticks. The short was at 38.95, and it's reversed from 92, and then it sold and broke the black bottom band, backtested it, probably should have shorted it there, and then came down, and the target is 37, but I believe there is a good chance it may break the purple bottom band as well, and target is then, if the purple bottom band breaks, the target would be the green bottom band at 33, or if the purple top band breaks before that, that makes it a bull flag. Then green, and if the green resistance breaks, then it would make it a long entry. I'm not speculating, I'm just showing you the lines that is formed by the markets. I'm not making up lines, I'm only highlighting the lines that is formed by the markets. That's what technical analysis has to be. It has to be like this. It's not making up lines, it is highlighting the lines that market is already showing us. That's where the method comes in. NatGas. We shorted NatGas last week. The red top band, or the red channel, is imperfect because this was caused by some sort of an inventory, not some sort. It caused by an inventory report. The red top band and the golden top band was standing at 325. It basically broke it up, but then it came right back in, which is why we shorted NatGas. And long term, this NatGas golden channel, which is a major, huge channel, and that's exactly why I was turning short, is this one. And this blue support is already broken. Yeah, that's, now bulls need have to hold right here at the green bottom band, but I believe this green bottom band will break eventually, because the blue is already broken. Okay, this blue, you can see here the resistance 1, 2, 3, and the broken backtested. The backtest again held a little bit, for a short while. Now it's broken. So NatGas, I believe, is going to, I'm gonna show it on the 1 hourly, fill this gap minimum. So 325, 225, below 225. Which is the red bottom band. So this week I expect big sell-offs on NatGas. And gold, very precarious levels here. You can see even though it looked before the election results. 1 second, I think I'm going to show this. I'm going to show both the futures and the spot, because they have different channels and lines, due to the fact that they diverge from each other during COVID. So the blue support, okay, this blue resistance was broken, and the backtest, the 2 backtests held very, very accurately. So this current action, I'm going to go close to the 2 hourly chart. Now the red top band is kind of holding, and that makes it a potential bear flag. Okay, if it comes down and breaks it, that's a bear flag. And clearly the golden top band, like this, yeah, it was a speculative resistance, but now the fact that it's holding a little bit, that kind of gives me a little bit of a, let's say, worry that gold may come down pretty hard again. So I don't think gold is really out of the woods yet. This here, gold's spot market, similarly this blue top band, and it's similar to the red I showed you. This may become a bear flag. The golden internal support, you can see here, held, and the golden bottom band, if it gets tested, that's what I would be looking to buy heavy, the gold. Yeah, that's it if it gets there. I'm not saying it is going to get there, but if it gets there, that would be a long entry. Otherwise, if it gets to the green top band and then pulls back and then rallies, that's also bullish. I'm not saying it's bearish at all. I think there is huge upside for gold, for silver. So let's talk about silver. Here, this red channel is a big bull flag, and the action this week, it had broken the green support, which looked very bearish, but then it recovered big time, and it went straight back into the green, or above the green broken support, which is pretty impressive. But now it has to really break the red bull flag. This red bull flag is superbly accurate. Okay, bottom band touches, top band touches, really good. But silver has to break it to the upside for me to get convinced that the direction is now undeniably up. Otherwise, there is a danger that it sells off to 20 and tests the red bottom band. Okay, so we have to watch that. And euro US dollar here, the last week's election action, of course US dollar tanked big time, and now euro has gone back into the broken green channel. The fact that it was broken and I turned bearish on euro, at least for the short term, and I was thinking to buy at 1550, 115.50 at the bottom band of the red, but this didn't happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if this blue top band keeps defending, then we may see a dive by euro all the way to the blue bottom band this week. It's very critical. Actually, I mean, as you know, Monday, the opening, very important, is standing right there. I'm not saying euro is bearish. I'm long term. I have this channel, which is I showed in video last week. That's a bull flag from these times. That's a mega bull flag, and if it's broken, it's going to 160 in the coming years. And the red top band is at 120, so if above 120, euro is breaking free. Cable, pound sterling, the red internal support was holding and it was broken, but then US dollar tanked because of US elections. Now I suspect it may touch the red bottom band again, and then I would be a big buyer to target 140, 145. But we have to wait and see what happens next. And Aussie dollar, perfect golden zone. You can see here support, resistance, 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 and then broken, back test, back test, back test, back test, back test, and it held. Perfect. And now the red resistance is broken. That is very, very bullish to me. This red bull flag. I mean, the bottom band is not as good as I would want it to be, but the top band is a standalone resistance on its own, and the internals were good. Yeah, so we may see a backtest. I'm not saying we won't, and if it does, that would make it another long entry. All in all, Aussie dollar is very bullish to me, and Kiwi the same. Okay, Kiwi since March lows has been very bullish. The break of the blue bull flag and its backtest. Now the red support. You can see resistance here, support. Now the internal red is broken. So all in all, it's very, very bullish. And this week it made a new high above the August high. So yeah, there's every reason to believe that this is going to go much higher. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And one second, US dollar, Japanese yen. Also, the lines don't need much explanation. This red trend is moving it down. This support broken. The green was broken. So yeah, there is more downside, I believe, all the way to 103. Sorry, 10. Let me see. 101, 101.20ish. This is the previous law, and I think that's where it's headed because COVID rallies this, and it has to be erased. That's it. I hope you like it. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye.